Allez, on se continue ça. Ah mais c'est bien, c'est que ça lance directement. Ça lance directement ma sauvegarde. C'est moi qui délire.
A tree frog, it's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time,
Ok, pas du tout. C'est que tout à l'heure, quand on avait fini, on en était exactement sur la même présentation avec le même logo Konami. Et ben on va continuer. Mais bon, si c'est la même cinématoche de début, forcément on va la skipper, hein, on vient de la mater quand même, pas déconner. Ouais, c'est ça. Ça présentait la cinématique. Là, ils l'ont enlevé du coup. J'ai directement ça.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Ah oui, peloton d'exécution, carrément.
Feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world.
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're gonna execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal, huh?
Ça roule.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
USA. USA.
Put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960.
Le poster.
Remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Mais attends, on a des véhicules de dingue. Ah non, j'ai été éjecté, bah oui. T'as intérêt d'avoir le cœur bien accroché. Hein. Les organes, mon pauvre.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got
Okay.
it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
Lali Lulelo.
Lolly
Gotcha.
lula low.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Ok, j'y vais, je rentre dans le lard.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Snake Eater. C'est parti. On a pété un petit peu de végétation au passage là. Hein. Ah mais j'ai perdu tout ce que j'ai récup au fait. Oh merde, je me trompe de touche. Bah ouais, j'ai plus rien. Mhm. un serpent. Metal Gear. C'était sympa cet effet aussi quand tu veux quitter cette zone. Hop, t'as les bandes qui apparaissent. Je me rappelle que la zone de fin ramait par contre au niveau framerate aussi. Il y a pas mal d'endroits où ça galérait, même sur le remaster de l'époque PS3. C'est, on va dire, un des avantages de cette Master Collection. Le framerate est plus stable. Mais bon, on sent qu'ils auraient pu augmenter la définition quand même. Ils exagèrent.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss,
That arm still hurt?
what are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles
Ah oui,
south.
il est marrant lui. Des fois, il brandit des panneaux, je crois, ou des trucs comme ça. Il me semble qu'il va brandir une référence, enfin
Why'd you defect?
un codec.
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again,
Connasse!
I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Bon bah déjà on a plus de phalange. Mission terminée, on rentre chez maman.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Bon, je crois qu'on va devoir décamper parce qu'on va se faire... Oh putain, ouais.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Ah oui merde, j'ai pas de... J'étais en train de chercher mon arme pour les endormir, mais c'est mort. C'est quoi la carte déjà? On peut voir la carte? Ok. Ah, j'appuie toujours sur le pavé tactile. Je me dis que ça va ouvrir le... C'est plus sympa, je trouve, quand les menus sont par le pavé tactile, c'est plus facile d'appuyer dessus. Tigre du désert. Ah, le hic, c'est qu'il faut changer de tenue, du coup, toutes les 2 secondes. Oh, le bâtard! A poisonous? Oh no! C'est dommage, c'est que j'ai pas de... J'ai du sérum? J'en ai pas? Ah si. Ah! Et je vais me le faire. Toi, je vais te bouffer, mon gars. Là, la prudence, elle communique, par contre. Différence avec...
Speak. At the base of trees, you can find mushrooms.
Ch'toum.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Return to your position.
Il va pas tarder de se réveiller, l'autre.
Speak. If you slide down cliffs, you won't take any damage. Answer me. Let go of me.
Forcément, ça en extrême, on va se marrer. Hein. Je comprends pas pourquoi il n'y a pas le mode extrême classique.
Speak. While falling, press the action button above branches.
Uniforme, goutte d'eau. Bon, l'autre il s'est toujours pas réveillé, ça m'étonne. Il va me balancer un petit caution l'autre, hein, en se réveillant, mais bon. On a passé la zone du coup. Ah, AK-47. Tiens, tiens. Trouve du bon matos là. faut ressortir, ok. Je me disais, tiens, c'est bizarre, il me semblait que le trigger était à ce moment-là.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots?
Réponds-moi, putain!
Answer me. Trapped.
Get down!
Faut pas le dire 2 fois, ça.
There is your answer.
Oui. T'as des arguments, dis donc. Alors ça, sur le remake, ça m'étonnerait qu'on y ait le droit.
The name's Eva.
Hein? La tête est plus haut. Regarde-le. Ce vieux pervers, regarde. Ça, je pense que sur MGS3 Remake, c'est même pas la peine, ils vont pas leur mettre ça. Alors ça va crier au scandale, parce qu'ils vont dire « Ouais, ils ont pas suivi vraiment l'original, machin. » Ouais, mais ça va crier, sinon on laisse tomber. Dès qu'on montre un bout de chair maintenant, hein, c'est tout de suite la polémique.
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
J'adore comment il te mate ça. Oh putain.
Incredible.
Mate-moi ce bijou.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Lol.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long
Ah oui,
you
mais
sleep,
même en
you may
sauvegardant, du
also
coup, tu
recover naturally from
peux...
sickness and injury.
C'est vrai que même ta
When
bouffe
you're
de mémoire, elle
tired
peut
or hurt, the
périmer.
best thing to do is
Si tu
just get
reviens
some
jouer au
sleep.
jeu, genre,
So do yourself a favor and take a nap.
au bout de
Doctor's
plusieurs
orders.
semaines, ta
Okay.
nourriture est périmée ou je sais
Yeah,
plus.
okay.
Il y a un niveau de détail sur le jeu qui est assez fou. Oui, oui, vas-y, sauvegarde. Pas de soucis. Les transitions vont plus vite aussi pour sauvegarder et tout, hein, laisse tomber. Ça, c'est cool. Ah!
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it! Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Je veux dire... Alors là, je sais plus comment on s'est fait pour pas se faire repérer, mais bon, on va se débrouiller. Ah, il faut peut-être ouvrir... Il est dans le sac à dos, non? Ah oui, le voilà. Mhm. Ils sont shotgun, les mecs? Oh, oh d'accord. Bien joué. Il est sérieux là? Bah ils viennent pas du coup? Comment ça se passe? Ah merde, c'est pas la bonne. C'est pas très grave.
Nothing here. What? Ah. Nothing here. I see.
J'entends un autre mec sur le toit, j'ai l'impression. Mais...
see him! For details, look at the survival viewer map.
Mauvaise réponse. Ça va pas être évident de faire tout ça sans se faire repérer, hein. Hein? Bon, 45%, c'est pas des masses. L'anti-rhume. Incroyable. Sauf que j'ai pas encore coché sur le pansement.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Shit!
That's it! That's the stance! I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? It wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Dire qu'il avait pas vérifié qu'il était pas chargé le truc. C'est ce qui s'appelle se faire rouler dessus.
Six shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Oui, bien sûr. Oh là là, il va. Bon, elle a sauté quand même de là. Elle a réussi à aller monter là-haut. Ah, tout est possible. Bah, on peut pas passer par-dessus ça. Ah ok, on peut faire une roulade. Wake up. On va arriver vers les marais, je crois, ici. Ouais, c'est ça. Je sais plus s'il n'y a pas un endroit d'ailleurs où il y a du matos. Sous l'eau. Je peux le garder. Au fumier. D'ailleurs, je sais même plus où est-ce qu'il faut aller. Carte. Oui, c'est par là. Ah là, juste endormi, mais on peut pas le récup. crois que je me suis pris la blinde de sangsues. Oula. Oh la vache! Bon, je suis ressorti de l'eau. Sac à dos, sac à dos. Alors, hein, pas encore mangé, goût inconnu, bon, ouais. Et celui-là, je l'ai endormi. On va peut-être leur balancer sur un ennemi pour voir s'il empoisonne. Je sais pas s'il empoisonne le serpent corail. Ah, mais il va même pas le cuire. Oh putain. Oh, c'est violent. Oh. Hmm. Ah. Par contre, je récupère pas de vie. Hein. C'est quoi pour récupérer de la vie du coup? Ah, on récupère de la vie un peu graduellement, j'ai l'impression. C'est les rations tout court, j'imagine, qui redonnent de la vie. La bouffe, ça dépend. Ça doit dépendre de la bouffe. Ah ouais, alors là, on voit pas le piège hein, du tout.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking. Until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I'd found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment. And by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
Ah, et je sais que là-bas, bah, je sais plus si c'est pas une tenue là-bas ou... Je sais plus comment on la récupère. Ça, c'est la descente, mais comment on y va là-bas déjà? Ah, on peut pas monter, c'est sûr. Comment? Ah d'accord. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Snake, be careful. I might not have told you this yet, but that swamp is rigged with traps.
Tell me about it.
So you know already.
Yeah.
Well, then you're all set. The traps in that area are set to go off when a rope stretched along the ground is disturbed. Keep a close eye on the ground and make sure you don't trip over a rope. I mean, far be it from me to call you an idiot who can't avoid even the simplest of traps, but you know... What's the matter?
Nothing. Never mind.
La mangue, ça a l'air ultra nutritif. Qu'est-ce que j'ai? Oh putain, ouais, c'est vrai, les sanctueux. L'endure diminuera tant que les sanctueux seront attachés. Pour les enlever, brûlez-les avec un cigare allumé. Ah non, c'est Golova que ça se dit, ce truc? Comme une espèce de... Delicious. Ah ouais, par contre, ça redonne pas de vie, du coup. Y a vraiment que les rations qui redonnent des vies? Voilà, on quitte la zone. Hein. C'est marrant. Ah ouais, carrément. Je m'en doutais que j'allais prendre des dégâts, mais à ce point-là... On va bien. Ah bah super, on recommence tout. J'imagine que j'ai perdu mes loots. On peut pas capturer dans une souricière un croco? Lul. Bah super. Comment on fait déjà pour s'accrocher aux cordes? Comme ça peut-être? incroyable. Allez, on force un peu. Ah oui, c'est pour avoir la tête des crocos, hein, je sais pas quoi. Tu peux faire peur aux soldats avec ça. Ah non, c'est dans les objets. Ah oui, c'est ça. C'est dégueulasse. Est-ce qu'on va y avoir le droit à ces scènes-là aussi? Ah ouais? C'est du bon? Ça fait du bien, ça recharge les batteries. Putain, mais attends, ils sont où? J'ai entendu des mecs. Ouais. Mais il est où? Mais il est où le mec? Toum, toum. Putain.
Radio, we need backup.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Oh, sérieux? Bim! J'essaie de choper des silencieux, mais je suis pas si je vais en retrouver. Ah. Uniforme grain de chocolat. Tum, tum, tum. Oh, même là-haut, il y a un uniforme, quoi.
What's wrong? The enemy's here.
Souricière.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Il mord pas celui-là? C'était quoi ce bruit? J'ai pris un truc? Ah ouais, je crois qu'on peut faire un truc avec la TNT ici. Faut faire sauter, je crois, le petit bâtiment. Ça a tout pété en plus. Hein. lui, par contre, il a pris cher. On va aller s'infiltrer en hélico. Ah putain. Je savais pas qu'on pouvait le péter. Ah là, ça c'est de la mission à l'américaine. Petite souricière encore. Ah d'accord. Je sais plus où, mais je crois qu'il y a pas des trucs aussi cachés sous le bâtiment. Hein. Ou c'est juste peut-être des tranchées, c'est tout. Il y a peut-être rien dedans. Je sais plus. Je sais pas s'il y a quelques items quand même. Pourquoi il s'arrête? Je comprends pas, j'ai le joystick qui est toujours incliné, mais t'as ton perso qui s'arrête. Alors est-ce que c'est des bugs? Non, je vais pas faire ça. On va bouffer du rat. Oh bah l'autre il s'est réveillé. Ça va, ça t'intéresserait pas de réveiller tes potes hein?
Who's that? Radio!
Hein hein. Mais tu dis rien pour le... Bon, il s'en fout du... L'hélicoptère complètement destroy.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone. Shots.
This time I've got 12 shots.
Alors lui, comment ça se passe déjà? J'en sais rien. On va faire.
My hat! Got me. From that range, huh? Touché. You fool! You won't get away from me! From that range, huh?
J'ai envie de lui foutre des abeilles.
Damn it! Fool! I've never felt a tension like this before. That's so different from simply changing a clip. This reload time is exhilarating. Shot. Not bad, eh? Yes! It's the heart of a duel. Fool! It's no use. Touché.
Je sais pas s'il a pas des grosses frames, la vulnérabilité.
You're all talk, huh?
Merde. Ouh, toi si tu mords, je t'embarque. Et ça se trouve tu peux lui envoyer d'ailleurs à Ocelot. Tu peux lui envoyer, ça se trouve, le serpent. Ouais, je sais pas si tu peux envoyer aussi loin.
Damn it. He found us.
Oh, t'en as même qui viennent sur l'écran, quoi. Ça, c'est bien fait.
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Oh putain, ils viennent même sur la caméra. C'est pas mal. C'est vraiment pas mal. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Et ici, c'est un bordel, tu vois rien. Mais ça fait un bon point pour... Oh oui, putain, il fait sombre. Bah, moins sombre quand même, cette version est plus lumineuse quand même. Ah, on voit plus du coup ici que dans les autres versions. Du fait que le jeu est un peu trop lumineux de base. On y voit un peu plus. Ça reste sombre, hein, mais... Ah, il y a des passages partout. Bon, on va s'arrêter ici. On continuera ça une prochaine fois. Petite save. Je fouillerai un peu les grottes. Il y a des trucs à droite à gauche de mémoire.
Do you want to save?
Un peu, ouais. Allez, zou.